Hey y'all, it's your boy Gabriel back with another episode of the Reality and Denial Show. This show focuses on uncovering the truth about racism in America, white privilege, systemic inequality, basically sharing the black experience in a society that still deals with racism today. We're going to be talking about something I just came across. I think it was a couple of days ago released, but we're going to be talking about it because I am very confused and I might need y'all help to help me understand. Just help me understand, y'all, because I am so confused. So, Amazon is giving $40 million to do a documentary movie biography on Melania Trump. Now, I'm very confused because I'm trying to figure out what is so special about Melania Trump that she gets a $40 million deal to do a a documentary on her life. I'm just very confused by this, and I mean, I guess that's the point of a documentary, huh? You get to learn about the person, but usually when you get a deal like that to do a movie on your life, I mean, something has to be so special about your life, and I'm confused as to what's so special about her life that you paying $40 million to record. I mean, that's something you probably could have released on a YouTube channel on Trump's you. Well, I don't even know if Trump got a YouTube on his True Social, I guess. Melania doesn't say nothing, and I, I, I don't know what it is that would be interesting to even sit through a whole documentary because it can't be no longer than 15 minutes. So, I mean, she wasn't born here in the U.S., so I'm guessing maybe they'll talk about, I mean, Slovenia life from where she started, I guess. I mean, she came to the U.S. on a visa. I mean, she met Trump, married Trump, had Barron, and she became the first lady, and and barely wanted to do that because I mean there were so many instances where you saw the stunt double of Melania Trump. I mean that man has to pay her to show up to places. So I'm confused as to how you paying $40 million for that. I, I don't get it. I really don't. And even at this recent President Jimmy Carter's funeral, I mean, you could just see how Melania was just sitting there. I mean, she just sits there like she ain't got no soul in there. Like it's a human there, but is anybody home? Like I see somebody, but is anybody home? Is she looking scared? I, that's a whole nother topic because she was sure sitting there looking scared, especially when President Joe Biden was looking right at Trump, calling him out with his abuse of power. She know what the real is. She was sitting there hunched in the seat. She know. But I'm just confused as to how she got a $40 million deal. Well, I'm really not confused, y'all, because I mean, look who she married to. And, Trump, like I said, he got to pay her to show up. And he always talking about bringing jobs back to Americans. Well, you outsource that job of marrying your tail to somebody who's not even American. So make that make sense. And the movie Selma, they only had a $20 million budget to make that whole movie. So she gets a $40 million deal. I mean, when he left the White House, I mean, you barely heard anything when she was in there and out of there from her. I mean, we see more of Michelle Obama speaking, doing interviews, I mean, interacting with the people. I mean, we see more of her still till this day. So I'm just confused, and I might need somebody to help me make this make sense and let me know what is so special that you think is worth $40 million for us to see. I mean, it's going to be by the movie director Brett Ratner, who hadn't even produced a movie since 2014 due to some accusations of the Me Too. Um, but I'm just, I'm completely lost here, and I need somebody to explain it to me because it's like, I mean, she's benefiting off of the white privilege because she's married to Trump. I guess somebody will make it make sense in the comments for me because I need y'all to make it make sense on how what is so special about Melania that is worth $40 million. I mean, I think they said she's gonna have some appearances, but from Barron and Donald Trump, and it's like, do you not realize the reality of what's going on? I'm too confused. Your so-called husband is a convicted felon, which that's a whole nother story. Because I mean, they do background checks for less working at McDonald's. So the presidency, I, I don't know, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and talk about that because I need somebody to make it make sense. That's all. I just want somebody to make it make sense for me because I don't get it. Because they could have easily just recorded that and put that on YouTube. They really could have because the girl don't say nothing. I mean, is she even gonna say something on her own documentary about her life? I wouldn't be shocked if they had an AI reading something and she just walking like she doing a modeling gig. I mean, she did nude for modeling, and she was proud of that. Now, maybe it might be more interesting if she was doing a documentary on how she's supporting her husband through all the hate he gets and all of the going through these trials and becoming a convicted felon. The back end of it. Now, I definitely would like to see that because what is you sitting there saying, seeing your husband going through all of these trials and being a convicted felon, getting 34 felonies. I just want to see how you was looking, what you were saying. I mean, what do you think about all of this? Now that might be more interesting, but we shall see, I guess. But $40 million, and it only took 20 million to make the movie Selma. So she's definitely benefiting off the white privilege here in America with Donald Trump. And these companies, and for Amazon to do it, Amazon is a big company, y'all. Like everybody uses Amazon, and it's just another way to say they just taking from the working class, and of course giving it to the rich because they scared of Donald Trump getting into office, and they don't want him to attack their corporation, and so they're probably thinking, oh, what can we do to stay on Donald Trump's good side, and that's all this is. It's just a plot and a scheme to try to stay on Donald Trump's good side. This next 4 years is not about to be good for anybody in the working class, the middle low class. I mean, it's really only going to be benefiting the rich and Trump's friends. I mean, he's going to be releasing more racist, white supremacists back to the streets from the January 6th. I mean, this isn't about to be good. And ever since Trump has this MAGA movement, I mean, the racists have been very bold, stepping up. I mean, they're getting rid of DEI. When you really look at it, it's going to be an attack on the black community first, and then trickle down to everybody else, which is going to be the working class, the lower class, the women. I mean, they've already took the rights from the woman with the abortions. I mean, they're attacking everybody. They're taking the LGBTQ plus community, the trans community. I mean, they're attacking everybody. Nobody is off limits. So this next 4 years is gonna be rough, y'all. But to put a $40 million documentary on Melania Trump out there is just ridiculous. when you done made movies on historic figures for less? Comment on the video, let me know, because I'm really trying to understand how this makes sense. And subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.